What's up, Gemini? It's been a minute. And yeah, things have happened. I'm going through it as an air sign, and I just did Aquarius reading, and they seem to be going through it. So let's get into it and see what we can do with the soul lesson check-in. It's a 5-card spread. We're just checking in on the current soul lesson, what we need to address, and honestly, I'm not pulling any punches. I think that's actually one of the reasons I'm doing readings again, is because sometimes people, actually most times, people listen better about improvements in their life when they're clicking on it like, okay, so hi, I'm the message today. I'm not really sure what Gemini needed to hear that because I usually don't go into a whole ass thing, but one or two of y'all are being really stubborn, so what's up? Let's get into this. Alright, ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my ancestors, and my angels, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Gemini the message that is in their best good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I usually say high is good, but for whatever reason it was best good. Are y'all grammarly? We're just gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. So there's a little goofy energy here. That's okay. Um, like you might be moving a little too quickly or making, I'm hearing irrational, not my word, irrational decisions. All right, current soul lesson for Gemini, please. The mind is the earned perspective in which we relate to the ethers. Our spirit would be considered the ethers. Y'all look at me like, yeah, say I'm looking at the guy the same way. The current soul lesson that you're dealing with is understanding that your mind is just a conglomerative of earned perspectives. What does that mean? You have an array of experiences that happen. Each one of those experiences, God, the analogies are so dumb, but okay. Each one of those experiences uh, receive what would be like a trophy. Now, if you're speaking of this trophy in logistics, it would be the perspective that you've earned from that experience. So when you have a lifetime of experiences and you look at your wall, you're going to have a wall full of trophies, i.e., earned perspectives. That was so ridiculous. All right. So, what's the awareness of the lesson for Gemini, please? There is no separation from what is and what was. All right. Ooh, Gem, you're going through it. My jammies, you're going through it right now. I feel you. I fucking feel you. This is so heavy. Y'all, like, as air signs, maybe you're dealing with an earth sign. As air signs, like, we just really, heavy is in our... You need to take a breather, alright? I'm just gonna take a breath with you, alright? Breathe in. Just hold it there for a minute. Just hold it there. You need to do that a couple times a day, Gemini. You seem to believe that where you were is better than where you are, based on the energy that I'm getting. There is no separation from what was and what is, because, again, your wall of trophies with all those earned perspectives, the mind is the earned perspective. Beginner's mind. They want you to go back to, basically, God, these analogies are ridiculous. Why is my nose itch? These analogies are ridiculous. And if you're not an 80s baby, this is just going to be like, what? Because you can't do that now. But back in the day, kids, the fuck? Back in the day, when they had VHS tapes, you know, before DVDs, those thick tapes that you could actually fuck up if you got them wet, or yeah, it was ridiculous. You could record over them or make them blank. They want you to do that with your mind, like record over everything that you've earned from these experiences, and that literally took 5 minutes to explain. Jeez, Gem, you're going through it. All the other readings have been 5 minutes, so that's cool. What is the subconscious understanding for Gemini, please? What is the subconscious understanding for Gemini? The triggers are necessary. They show what is unhealed, okay? So even though you don't consciously, I'm sorry that my nose is just so bad. Even though you're not consciously, I'm totally gonna post this as is. Even though you're not consciously aware of this, you know these triggers are necessary because otherwise you would never know what you need to fix, all right? And you're going through it right now, and you need to just let go of all these identifying narratives that you seem to have. What is helping Gemini through? Honoring the vibration that others choose to live in, Gemini. I'm struggling with this myself. But unconditional love for another begins when there is unconditional love for self, alright? This could be in regards to like a relationship. You cannot, I mean, you can, but it usually doesn't work out. Find the love that you're missing within in another, because then you begin to push onto them everything that you're missing, and then they only get that vibration. And it's, what was the word? I can't remember. It was like regurgitating. It's a pretty terrible word to hear, but that's the energy that people get into, is like needy and gross, and people don't want to be in that energy. So you need to honor the vibration that others choose to live in, and understand that unconditional love for another, coming from another, needs to come from you first. What will resolve this lesson for Gemini, please? All right. Fear consciousness was created to control thoughts of those who carry fear within. You need to discover how easy it is to look for the good by finding gratitude. Get yourself a notebook. This is like 25 cents at the store. I was so excited. I got so many of them. And you just write out everything that you're grateful for. And do that every day. Okay, Gemini? Because right now your mind is seemingly an earned perspective of conflict focused issues, when you could be solution focused and grateful and find abundance in that. All right, this is a super long reading already. Everyone else's was 5 minutes. I love you guys. Namaslay.